students.
Good morning, Miss.
How are you today?
I'm fine, Miss, and you?
I'm amazing right now. Thank you, dear. Okay, as usual, we should keep our classroom clean, right? So now, please look around you. If there is any rubbish, please take it and keep it under your desk, and you can throw it away after the class. Do you understand?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, now please do it. Hurry up. Have you done?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, good job. Thank you so much. So before we start our lesson today, let's pray together. Who wants to lead the prayer? Yes, Agung. Please, the other students, stay focused. Okay, you can start.
Pray start. Pray done.
Okay, thank you so much, dear. Who is absent today?
No
one, Miss.
No one? So, everybody is here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, everybody. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, students.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, good job. So you are focused right now. Okay, well, but some of you look so tired. What happened? Did you have breakfast this morning?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. What did you eat? Is it your favorite food?
Yes.
Then what is that?
Nasi goreng.
Nasi goreng. Okay, fried rice. That's nice. What else? What did you eat?
Nasi kuning.
Nasi kuning. Okay, that's nice also. And
Sandwich.
sandwich. Wow. And
No rebus.
okay, boiled egg. Good job. So, do you know how to make your favorite food?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Then, do you know what is it called? If you write down the steps of how to make your favorite food into a text, do you know? Yes?
Procedure text.
Yes, exactly. Procedure text. So for today's lesson, we are going to focus on procedure text. So students, now please watch this video. If there is something important, you can take a note. Okay? So what is the video about? What is the video about?
Procedure text.
Yes, exactly. Procedure text. Now, do you still remember about procedure text? I think you already learned about procedure text in junior high school, right?
Yes,
Yes,
Miss.
Miss.
Okay, great. Now I have two examples of procedure text. Here is the example. Everyone, please look at this example and let's observe this example together, okay? So students, what do you think about those examples? Are they different or not?
Different, Miss.
Okay, why you said so? What is the difference then? Yes, Agung?
The first one is about how to make something, and the second one is how to operate something.
Yes, exactly. The first one is recipe, and the second example is about how to make something. I mean how to operate something, right? Do you agree or do you have another opinion, the other students?
Agree,
Miss.
Okay, good. But if you still confused, just raise your hand and you can ask me so you can clearly understand. Okay? Yes, Rian?
In the video there is imperative verb. I don't understand.
Okay, right. Good question. So in the previous video, it is mentioned about imperative verb. So you don't understand. But before I answer your question, is there anyone who wants to help Rian in understanding about imperative verb? Yes, Agong?
Imperative verb is a verb to give command.
Okay. The other students, please listen to your friends while he explaining something. Okay? Don't talking to each other while your friend is explaining something, so you can clearly understand. Please give your respect. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So then, do you understand about Agong's opinion, Rian? You understand?
Not get miss.
Not yet? Okay, but how about the other students? Do you understand?
Yes,
No,
miss.
miss.
No or yes?
No.
Okay, that is why I told you to listen to me, please. That is why I told you to listen to your friend, so you can understand clearly. Well, anyway, it's okay. Thank you for Agong. You're right. So, imperative verb is a verb that indicates a command, so telling someone to do something. Okay? Let's use an example to make it clear. Rian, what will you say to Nabil if you want to ask him to put his bag on the table? What will you say?
Put your bag on the table.
Yes, exactly. Put your bag on the table. So the verb put indicates imperative verb. So put here is imperative verb, and put your bag on the table is if the imperative sentence that tells someone to do something. Do you understand now, Rian?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, students, because you already understand about the concept of procedure text, now I have a question for you. Okay? Besides the recipe and how to operate something, like in the previous examples, is substantive belong to procedure text?
Yes.
Okay, like what?
Substitute to prevent a disaster.
Yes, substantive to prevent a disaster. So, procedure text can be in the form of substantives. Okay? You have to remember that. So, talking about a disaster, do you know what kind of disaster that often occur in Indonesia during the rainy season?
Landslide.
Okay, good job. Landslide. And what else?
Lead.
Yes, flood. Okay. Then do you know the safety tips to protect yourself before, during, and after the flood comes? Okay, how about before the flood? How about before the flood? What you have to do? Yes, Rian?
Prepare emergency bag.
Yes, prepare emergency bag that consists of water, food, and also first aid kit. Okay. What else? Yes.
Find out evacuation route.
Yes. Find out evacuation route. So please listen to me. Okay, everyone, listen to me. You have to remember this. Some people get confused whether find evacuation route belong to what you have to do before the flood or during the flood. So please listen. Find evacuation route belong to what you have to do before the flood, because before the flood comes, you have to find out the best route to be able to evacuate yourself. Okay? Once the flood comes, so you can follow the evacuation route that you have already found before the flood. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, now how about during the flood? What you have to do during the flood?
Clean the house.
During the flood? During the flood? Are you sure clean the house during the flood?
Don't walk
Yes.
and drive in flood water.
Okay, so it's not clean the house. So what you said before? Don't walk and drive.
Drive in flood water.
Okay, so don't walk and drive in a flood water. Why you cannot walk in a flood water? Yes?
Because the flow of flood can wash us away.
Yes, exactly. That is the reason why we cannot walk in flood water. Because when the flow of the flood comes, or when the flow of the flood is heavy, so it can wash our body away. Okay? That is why it is dangerous to us to walk in flood water. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, good job. Now, how about after the flood? What you have to do, Anita?
Clean the house.
Yes, exactly. Clean the house and disinfect all the surfaces of your house. Okay? And please remember this, students. It is important to be remembered that before the government announced that it is safe for you to back to your home, so you cannot back to your home, okay, like this. So when you evacuate yourself during the flood, okay, and after the flood, and you cannot directly back to your home before the government announced that it is safe to back to your home, because who knows that the flood will come again. That is why you have to wait to the announcement of the government. Okay, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, good job. Well, everybody, because you already understand, now what you have to do is you will work in group. So each group consists of 4 to 5 students. Okay? So you will work in group and make an infographic that consists of the safety tips to protect yourself before, during, and after the flood, like what we have discussed before. Okay? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, this is the example of the I'm sorry. Please wait. So I have the example of the infographic, so you can know what will you make. What kind of infographic that will you make? So this is the example of the infographic. So you have to make the infographic like this. Consists of the safety tips to protect yourself before the flood, during the flood, and after the flood. Okay? So what you have to do in group, you will make a draft of the safety tips, and after that you will make the layout of your infographic. Okay? I will give you 45 minutes to 55 minutes to work in group, okay, to finish your project. Is it enough? Okay. Well, everyone, if you have any problem while working in your group, just raise your hand and you can ask me, okay? Can I see a draft? Do you have any problem?
No.
Okay. Okay, this is good. Now you can continue to finalize your safety tips and put your final result on the infographic whiteboard. Okay. Well, everyone, your time is about 25 minutes left. Okay. So, students, because all groups already presented your infographic, and we also already did evaluation about your project process making. So now we arrive at conclusion. So today we learn about procedure text, right? Okay. Who wants to conclude our lesson today? Yes?
Procedure text can be in the form of safety tips.
Yes, good job. Procedure text can be in the form of safety tips. You have to remember that. And can you mention the safety tips to prevent ourselves during the flood, after the flood, and before the flood?
Find out evacuation route.
Yes, find out evacuation route. What else?
Don't walk in flood water.
Yes, don't walk in the flood water. What else? Yes.
Follow evacuation route.
Yes, follow evacuation route and
Clean our house.
yes, clean our house. Thank you. Okay, students. Are you happy with today's lesson?
Yes.
Okay, why are you happy?
Because it is meaningful. Yes.
Okay, it is meaningful. Thank you. So, thank you very much for your participation. And for the next meeting, we are going to learn about invitation card. Okay? You have to read your textbook. Okay? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, good job. Once again, thank you very much for your participation. Give a big applause to you. Okay, before we close our lesson today, let's pray together. I will lead the prayer. Okay, everyone, please focus.